What's going on, guys? Throwing together a couple of videos to try to upload through and after the holidays because we're going to be out of town with family. So I got these videos to set to upload at a certain time just so there'll be a little bit of content uploaded to the channel while we're gone. So anyway, wanted to show you guys this. This is the little JC16W little brushed truck that I converted over to brushless and recently done the motor upgrade. If you remember right, when I converted this thing over to brushless, I used the electronics out of the JC14 EP truck we had that had some defective differentials in it, so I went ahead and just used the electronics out of it. Because Jetwood sent us another one, the 2025 model that's been improved even more, so took everything out of the defective 14 scale truck and put in here, and we got 48.5 miles per hour out of it, I believe, completely stock, and that was on 3S. So got it on 2S right now, which is what we're going to be running. The next video of me actually doing speed runs on this truck will be starting out on 2S. So real quick catch up, we swapped out the stock Jetwood motor that is a 2852 4400 kV. We swapped it out for this King Val 2845 5900 kV, and we also changed the little ESC from the stock Jetwood, a little 45 amp Jetwood that you push 5 times, a little red button on the side to unlock it to full percent, 100% throttle, and put this little micro 120 amp DumboRc / DOE. There's several different brands, but I actually think DumboRc is the main manufacturer of this, and several other companies sell it under different brand names. So anyway, enough of that. That's not what this video is all about, but stay tuned, guys, for the video. You're going to be blown away what this thing runs on 2S, and then it's going to just absolutely blow your mind what we get out of it on 3S. It's insanity. I will tell you this, it's one of the fastest, if not the fastest, speeds I've ever obtained on 2S by far. So anyway, hopefully you all can see in here. I upgraded the radio at the same time and the receiver. This is the Dumbo X6FG, has the gyro in it. Okay. Well, here is the standard base X6F receiver that does not have gyro. So I'm telling you, when you're messing with anything doing speed runs, you really can benefit from a gyro. At least I can anyway. And I know a lot of people that's switched over to using a gyro and they went even faster than he ever had before. So it's all a matter of opinion. Personally, I love a gyro, and it's the best upgrade I've done to any of my RCs that didn't already have a gyro built in. But anyway, like I said, this is what I got a zip tie on this one. That's why you can't see it, but this one does have the gyro. And this is what the old model Dumbo receivers look like. Well, here's your new one. If you go Amazon or anywhere online and look up Dumbo X6FG, it's going to show you this one now. This is the new one. As you can see, it says it clearly on there, gyro inside. This is the upgraded X6FG. They call it a P6FG now. It does have the gyro, but my understanding from Dumbo is the gyro is a little better in this one. It's been upgraded, and the range. They claim 100 meters more range out of this versus the old one. So haven't tested that yet, so I can't honestly tell you guys if that's true, but I can tell you now I have went over 1,320 feet, which is a quarter mile, with this exact receiver right here and never lost signal. So that's the biggest thing, guys, if you're doing speed runs. You don't want to lose signal. So anyway, quarter mile is pretty good long ways if you're doing speed runs, but some of the speeds that we're going to be going after with our Brillarlo AK917, we're going to need to increase the range. So stay tuned for videos coming up soon on the channel. You're going to see here, this is a basic X4 Dumbo radio. I'm going to be upgrading an X6 radio, which identical since it's a 6-channel versus a 4. And I'm going to show you guys how to install a external dipole antenna with a 2.4 gigahertz amplifier. And I was hesitant about it at first until my brother and I installed one on his, and we actually installed it on trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure it was his. I don't want to swear to it, guys. I think it was his DRC 14210 Hypergo, and we ran it as far as we could run it without the amplifier being on, and we got, I think it was 1,380 something feet, and it started getting glitchy. Didn't completely lose signal, but we kind of had to move the radio up and down, around to try to get it signal. And we finally got signal enough to bring it back. So then we brought it back, turned on the power supply, hooked up the battery for the amplifier, and run it out. And we ran it 1,844 feet. And the only reason we stopped there is because we could no longer see it anymore. Next time we do it, we're going to follow it with a drone and just see what kind of range we get. But I can tell you, we went over 500 something more feet than we previously went with the amplifier. So I'm going to show you guys how we did it, and that includes mounting the external antenna with actually the little 2.4 amplifier we got and that we use is going to be mounted here where I've got the GoPro mounted on this radio, and the antenna is going to kind of stick out on this side here. It's a dipole antenna, but we flipped it around because of the wheel. Flipped it around so it would come out over here, be out of the way. And I don't know. I think it'd be a kind of interesting video. I know a lot of guys has asked me what they can do to increase their range. So I'm going to show you a quick $40 upgrade, and you will not lose range. At least we haven't yet. So anyway, but I want to show you guys real quick how well the gyro works in this thing. And people's asked me, how does the gyro exactly work? The correct way for your gyro to work is if you turn the vehicle to the right, the front wheels should counter steer to the left automatically. If you turn the vehicle to the left, front wheel should counter steer to the right. That's what keeps it straight going down the road. So I'm going to pause the camera and turn it back on, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You see, steering's working. Now watch the front wheels, guys. I'm going to turn the vehicle towards the right and watch the front wheels. See, they automatically go to the left. Take it to the left, and they're automatically to the right. That is how your gyro works, guys. If you get one of these radios, or receivers, excuse me, and you find that when the gyro is activated, that if you're turning the vehicle to the right and the gyro is making it turn to the right also, then you need to go in and adjust your gyro, which you look here on the side of any Dumbo receiver. There's a little button here. That's your bind button, in case when you get ready to bind it to your radio. You have to hold it down for about 5 seconds. That'll put it in bind mode, and it'll automatically detect your radio. All right, once you get it bound to the radio, This one here, you don't have to worry about activating the gyro because it's already activated when you get it. But if it happens to be not counter steering and just steering in the same direction you're turning, take that little button, push it twice. Anything, a little paper clip or toothpick or anything, just there's a little bitty button in there. Push it 2 times and that'll make it go into counter steer. Now on the old Dumbo receivers, this X6F, this one doesn't have gyro, but I was just saying the one that's in here looks just like this, except it's a G. It comes with a gyro, but you have to activate it. Okay, to turn the gyro on, you go push the little button, 1, 2, 3, and the lights will change in here, and it'll go from like green to a mixture of red and green combined. That lets you know your gyro's active. Okay, and then once again, if you turn it the front of the vehicle towards the right, the wheels should counter steer that way. If you turn to the left, the gyro should turn it that way. If you find that yours is not doing that, it's as simple as with the RC on, with the radio and the transmitter on, just take and push it twice, and that'll make it go into counter steer. So that's it, guys. That's a real quick update, on the new Dumbo gyro receivers. Like I said, the old ones, like I got in here, says X6F, but it has a G on it. And this is the new upgraded model. Same thing, except they claim it's got a better gyro inside. Now it's called a P6FG with a gyro. Okay, and then they claim, don't hold me to this, but I'm almost positive the email said 100 or 150 more meters. So that's, 120 meters is roughly 400 feet. So, 550, 600 feet gain, what they're claiming, somewhere through there. Don't hold me to those exact numbers. I don't have my conversion right here in front of me, but just wanted to give everybody a quick update on the new DumboRc receiver with a gyro, the upgraded model. That's what it is. And I had another person ask me a question: how many of these can you bind to one radio? Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, I've got 8 different Dumbo receivers bound to this one radio. Makes it a whole lot simpler. That way I don't have to go looking and seeing if the radio for this car is got good batteries in it, the radio for that car, whatever cars I'm taking with me, I got to worry about one radio, and that's it. That's it. And I don't even know if I'm going to. I like this radio so much, and I got my camera mounted on it, as you can see, my GoPro. I like it so much, I don't even know if I'm going to upgrade and start using the X6 radio. I'm probably just going to give it to my daughter. But the only thing that you've got on the X6 radio versus this one, of course, is 2 more channels, but the X6 also has a gain knob on it for the gyro, to where you can speed up the gyro or slow the gyro down. It's the only difference. So anyway, hope that helped out. Hope that explained it some. Don't freak out if you order the Dumbo X6F 6 channel, or if it's going to be a 4 channel, it'll be a X4F. If you happen to order one and it comes in with the P6 on it, it's just the upgraded version of this. Better gyro, more range. Hope that explains everything, guys. Hope everybody has a good holiday. Some of these videos that you see dropping probably around the 26th, starting the 26th or the 27th. I can't remember the exact days that I got them set to upload, but they'll start dropping. But we're going to be out of town, so gotta have to take some time with the family and just take a small break from YouTube and the drone business and everything. Just kind of sit back and breathe. It's been a hectic couple of months, especially this is the first Christmas we're going to have without my father, so just kind of needed some time to regenerate and, de-stress and get prepared for 2025, guys. I hope y'all stick around. All the new subscribers, I greatly appreciate it. And hope everybody sticks around because we got some great content coming to the channel in 2025. We got, when I checked yesterday, I have 7 RCs sitting in the corner for me to review. So we'll be doing that at the first of the year when I get back. We'll be doing speed tests on this. We'll be doing speed tests on the DRC 1217. We'll be doing a lot of videos on the build, doing a series build on the Relarlo AK917 10th scale speed run car. Check out my other videos. There's 2 already on it. It's going to be a series of videos on it, like a step-by-step build, and show you guys what I've done, what I'm doing, and then once we finally get out there and do some test speeds on it. I set the goal originally for it for 100 miles an hour, but I think we're going to be able to beat that pretty easily. So you guys stick around because it's going to get interesting here at 10th scale performance in 2025. So appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great holiday season, safe and blessed New Year's, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out. God bless.